What's good, guys? Welcome back to Sayas Work channel regarding hobbies. If you are new to this channel, I welcome you with open arms. Our channel provide lots of video about hobbies, you name it: basketball, football, sneakers, football jerseys, and lots of places, DIY and so forth. I haven't done niche type of video yet. Maybe I need to separate some of this video into a separate YouTube account in the future, but for now I'm doing a hobby related channel. So today I'm gonna talk a bit about the old video that I found in my archive. Actually, I've been in a bit of drought. I haven't posted as much of video as I wanted to. The last few uploads I did a bit about shoes, so as I wanted to have some of this momentum. So in my archive I found that I made one video, some comparison inspirational design from the AI or the Allen Iverson Reebok line. Actually his first shoe, the Reebok Question, as Reebok took some of the inspiration from my favorite Jordan of all time, Jordan 11. So without further ado, let's go.
I want to ask Allen Iverson.
Hey, Alan, do you like to play in the zone?
Hey, Allen, what do you think about Philly?
Hey, Iverson, you want to go one-on-one?
Hey, Alan, you think you can take me?
I don't think so.
Hey, Alan, how high can you jump?
When to have a ring on your finger?
Hey, Alan, how fast are you?
And when you coming down for a cheesesteak?
Yo, Al, what's up with
Those shoes.
Allen? What's up with the shoes? These are good questions. Very good questions.
First of all, I will have two shoes to talk about. One is the main shoe, the Allen Iverson Reebok Question 1. Actually, Reebok Question have three versions, but the Question 1 is the most produced by Reebok. And I might say it is need more introduction to the new generation. They didn't know that AI was Batman. AI cross MJ with this shoe. But not in this colorway. I bought this shoe, I don't remember, maybe in 2015. At the time I was still studying. I bought some of this shoe just to do some resale. But surprised me, in Malaysia I cannot sell this shoe. Maybe because in Malaysia many of the sneaker enthusiasts or sneaker scene in Malaysia are focusing on Jordans. So we cannot blame the market. So I wore this to some occasion. But because I didn't wear it for quite some time, I found that there's some problem in some area. If you understand, shoes need to be worn. If you don't sell it, you might need to wear them. If you read Slam Dunk, let's say, if you don't wear your shoe, the shoe will cry. Actually, it's not crying, the glue will went off. So if you look at the shoe, this is first bailout colorway. Actually, at that time, Allen Iverson was about to be inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. Maybe a year later after that, the same class with Shaq and Yao Ming. So this colorway have three main color, which is black, blue and red, and also the midsole and also the outsole is in white color with some aerosol sprinkle color. If you look at this shoe, it is quite bulky, but if you know, this is from the 1996. Allen Iverson was the same class as Kobe Bryant. He was selected in the 1996 draft class. I think that draft class is stacked. They have Ray Allen, Stephon Marbury, Kobe Bryant, and more stars at that time. So Allen Iverson was one of the few guys in the league at the time that have his own sneaker shoes, and Reebok was trying to capitalize to his popularity. If you check some of Allen Iverson highlights in college or in this NCAA, where he played for the Georgetown Hoyas or the Georgetown Bulldog, he was wearing the Air Jordan 11 most time in the Concord colorway. So Reebok was to introduce a signature shoe for Allen Iverson that have some remnants of that Air Jordan 11 model, which that he liked to wear during his college years. I like this shoe a lot. If you look at the shoe, this is one of the earlier concept for AI line. I like AI Allen Iverson Reebok line, but unfortunately, since Adidas bought Reebok in 2006, they were in decline. They didn't produce that magic anymore. They didn't produce any big signature shoe highlights anymore. And nowadays they keep producing some old school line, they call it as Reebok Classics, and this Allen Iverson shoe is categorized in that area as well. So if you look at the box has I and 3, which is i3. For the generation, didn't know i3. Maybe they thought i3 is Intel i3. Actually, i3 is Iverson and 3 is his number. His nickname is the answer. I don't know who gave that nickname to him. I know that his real nickname was Babachak. It has to be related to Reebok or maybe the Sixers themselves lah. Because the first shoe, it was called the Questions. And if you look at the back, there's a big Q with a Reebok vector logo there. Very straightforward Question logo. At the side, there's also a Reebok logo. If you look at the midsole, it was quite bulky. Actually, it is a foam. It's not a rubber. That's a foam, full foam. So Allen Iverson shoe line, many of his shoe uses foam instead of rubber. If you look at the current introduced or maybe retro Allen Iverson answer 4 or 5, you can look at the bottom, the outsole, it is made of foam. So foam is surprisingly good for this model. If you look at the outsole, it doesn't have too many traction pattern, but this is a good model. Actually, I prefer the Reebok Question, but I don't know why he didn't have too many current NBA player wearing them. I wish he would get some NBA athlete to wear them, because I thought this is quite a great shoe that people already forgotten, especially for the new generation. The sneakerhead always prefer Nike. They didn't know that Reebok produced some of the instant classic in the past. So look at this shoe in NBA. I remember there are two players that often rock them. One is Montrezl Harrell, another one is Trey Burke. But Trey Burke is the real deal. I don't know why he didn't get that too much minute. But if you look at some of his basketball mixtape, especially on the off-season Pro-Am competition, you can see his mixtape. He play like the young Allen Iverson. That is something else. But that's it. I didn't know anyone else that had a shoe deal wearing Allen Iverson. I know that young Isaiah Thomas was wearing them. I know John Wall used to rock Reebok, and I didn't remember he was wearing Allen Iverson signature line. But overall, they need to have new generation athlete to wear them, because those are instant classic for me. If you look at the shoe is quietly padded. If you look at inside, if you look at the sideway, it is made of synthetic leather and have some kind of nubuck material. And at the front, you can see the red one here. That looks like leather. I think that is also a synthetic leather. And if you look at the midsole look bulky because it is one piece booty with the outsole self. It have that kind of airbag, but actually that is just a dummy. That's not real airbag. That is just a plastic put there to look like there's a big airbag. If you know, Reebok have their own air technology. Not really air, actually there are like bubbles as well, but it is called the Hexalite. It is in the hexagon shape or like a beehive thing. It was a good thing in the 90s. I thought that was good technology, but I don't know why they didn't introduce more updated Hexalite. If you look at Nike, when they first produced the Nike airbag, that is also old, but then they introduced more updated air technology bag, which is called Air Zoom. They have like a thread inside that is like a tensile strength that makes the air bubble better. But if you look at the Hexalite, I don't know why they didn't try to update Hexalite technology. I thought Hexalite have some potential itself. If you look now, Nike gone further. They have Air Zoom Turbo. They also have updated Air Max unit, and that is something else for Nike because they have Nike Lab, while Reebok I think in decline. Adidas didn't invest much on the Reebok development. But if you look at the shoe is quite a good collection. If you guys seen this on the right in KL or somewhere else, I think maybe you want to cop it. I bought this. I didn't remember the price. The market price at the time was 500 plus. If you look, you can look at the box here, sizing and so forth. Inside there's a paper bag of Reebok, and also If you look at the outsole, it was just a plain white outsole with Reebok lettering REEBOK and also the logo. This is the old logo before the current one, and the current one is just a plain like pyramid. That's for the Reebok Fitness. Before that, they used the same as this one, but they have like a frame to the Reebok Vector. Overall, I think this shoe is quite a good collection. It mimic the Air Jordan 11. If you look at the Air Jordan 11, it has that pattern leather in white. This is my tuxedo colorway Air Jordan 11. So if you look at how it designed it, it was quite like. Look at the booty. It has some of those elements. Back of the 11s have that number 23 and the Jumpman logo. Look at the Reebok Question, you have that big question logo and also number 3. If you look at the side, also have that curvy shape just under that outsole. But the difference is that the Air Jordan have this carbon fiber plate at the middle, while the Question doesn't have that. You look at the front, the Question have that big leather toe cap, while the 11 use that full length midsection patented leather. That's some of that element used by the Question. Look at the sideway, also have that curve like the 11s, but you can see the difference that my Air Jordan 11 is low cut, while the Reebok Question was high cut. But overall, it has some of the element taken just because Allen Iverson loved the 11 so much. The designer at Reebok tried to take some inspiration and put that into this first Allen Iverson signature shoe. So that's it, guys. My briefly talk about sneakers that I like. I think this is one of my most favorite Allen Iverson shoe, even though this is not my favorite colorway, because in Malaysia I think Reebok didn't sell that many Allen Iverson signature shoe. You can get one if you want to look for. You can search Reebok Question at Zalora. Sometimes they have it. Maybe you want to check at Reebok outlet in Malaysia. Retailer is Studio R for Studio Reebok. Another one is World of Sports. But I think now they changed some of their outlet name to Stadium. If you look at Mid Valley Mega Mall, there are big sport retailer renamed as Stadium. It used to be World of Sports. Sometimes I found this Questions model available on the basketball section. You might want to check them out. The price is mostly around 500 ringgit, 500 plus, so maybe 400 plus, depend on any discounts. But overall, I think it is quite good shoe for the memory. That's it, guys. Maybe you want to support us by clicking that subscribe button and the notification bell for more updates. Time being, I've tried to upload some English content as well, and some of the old videos that I haven't edited and also didn't upload yet. So like always, guys, see you guys